Alright, hear me. Side hustle is an amazing thing. This is something that I recommend that everybody should have. It's something that supplements your main income because you're able to make some money on the side so you don't feel like you have to work. It's the feeling of having to work, feeling like you can't miss a day of work, that usually causes the most amount of stress on people because now, you don't have time to do anything else. But side hustle is something I recommend everybody should do, especially from a young age, because it helps you to find something that you actually enjoy doing. Because at that moment, no one is really forcing you to do that side hustle. If you do find something that you enjoy and something that actually sticks, then you're going to be glad that you actually tried and you found it and it works. Because once you find a side hustle that really works and you can make it your main hustle, then that is when most people end up in that category of having an easy job that doesn't feel like a job, something that they enjoy doing and makes them a lot of money. But there are many things that we have to consider before we get into any side hustle, and the first is how much time it is going to take. It's very important that we know this, because knowing how much time this is going to take of your day-to-day will help you to sort of figure out if this is something you should get into in the first place. There are many side hustles, and the reason why these side hustles might be popular is because it works. Dropshipping works, Amazon FBA works, reselling works, trading works, all these side hustle works, but you might realize that it doesn't work for everybody. There'll be many people who've said they tried it and they failed. There are many people who have tried it and it works for. But how much time you're willing to commit into different side hustle matters, because trading will require a lot more of your time and your life than doing something like eBay dropshipping or Shopify dropshipping. Trading, if you're not committing, most of your time into it, you might find out that you're going to fail because it takes a lot more time. And if you already have a demanding job that you are doing, do you have that much time to commit into something like trading? No. If you don't, then you might want to look for another side hustle that might make a lot more sense for your lifestyle. And hopefully it works for you. So that is why it's important to know exactly how much time you can dedicate, because if not, you will end up wasting a lot of time trying out side hustles that requires more time for you, but you're not giving it that time. So once you fail, you would think it doesn't work, and then you move on to something else and keep failing. You kind of want your side hustle to eventually make you a lot of money. That is usually the aim, that's the goal. Because none of us really wants to work unless you really want to go down a corporate life. But still, I don't recommend having one source of income. So you do want to have some sort of side hustle that is making you a decent amount of money to at least pay some bills. Now, the second thing you need to look into is this side hustle monetizable? Of course, this is very basic. This I expect everybody to at least know, because if this is not monetizable, if you can't make money from this side hustle, then why are you doing it? If it's not making you money, it's more of just a hobby. So you just need to understand that you're doing it because you're having fun. What you need to know is this side hustle can actually make you money. The best way to do this is to look at other people doing it. YouTube exists. Everybody's doing something on YouTube. So check YouTube, find out other people that are doing this side hustle, figure out exactly how much money the best and the top 5% people are making. Then figure out, what the majority of people are making, and put yourself in that majority to begin with. So it's very important that if it can be monetized, so exactly what you're getting into before you spend time trying it yourself and figuring out that yes, it works, but then 10 months down the line you figure out that you're capped at making $10 every single month, because that's just how the side hustle works. Now, from this, it's very important to know what the biggest issues are that you will face. This you need to know from the gets before you even get into the side hustle. Every side hustle would have some sort of challenge. A big challenge or big barrier that is preventing people from just making millions, right? So you need to know exactly what is this issue, and is it something that there is a solution for? A good example is, let's say, eBay dropshipping, which is something I've done myself. And eBay dropshipping is a good side hustle for most people. It's extremely easy to get into. There's barely any entry fees that you really have to pay. It's quite cheap, it's easy, right? But one big issue is eBay bans and Amazon bans. eBay bans is a big issue if you do get banned, because it's hard to make a new account. You can't just make a new account and carry on as you are, because eBay links your account and they will know you made a new one and they'll just ban you again. Amazon ban is something that will happen assuming you're using Amazon as your supplier, and when they ban you, you have to make a new account, and it becomes an issue eventually because they just keep banning you after like 24 hours, and then you have to make an account every 24 hours and you need like new numbers. It's a whole headache. So you need to know that these issues exist. Then you need to find out, how can I overcome this issue? If there are ways to overcome this issue, then feel free to proceed with the side hustles. But now you know exactly how to overcome it. So you want to start this side hustle from the get-go, just with the solution in mind already. Don't fall into the same mistakes, because now you're meant to learn from the mistakes of other people. Don't make those same mistakes. because you're just wasting your time. You making the mistakes and then learning from the mistakes is a waste of time because you knew the mistakes before you even started. Other people that didn't know the mistakes have made content to let you know exactly what to do, and you can actually find many of these solutions on my channel as well. But these are things you need to be aware of. Another example is something like trading. Trading works, everybody knows. I mean, some people feel like it doesn't, but trading works, trust me. But one of the biggest issues is funding. Many people do not have millions to just start trading with. Trading, the more money you have, the more capital you have, the more money you can make. So most people do not have capital or a lot of capital. So most people are starting with 1K accounts or even $500 accounts. So guess what the solution is? There's actually funding companies that will fund you with, 100K accounts, 200K, 400K accounts to use, so you can make a lot more money. So as long as you have the skill and you're making, let's say 1% or 5% per week on your normal $500 accounts, now you can get yourself those 100K accounts, $500 accounts, and still make the same 1%, 5% per week, and you can see how much money you'll be making in that case. In my case, I started with just using my own funding account to begin with, so I could say I wasted some time. If you know that there are funding companies that are out there, just go through the funded route so you can start making a lot more money from the beginning. Then eventually you can go towards having your own account and just go in that route. Now you need to know if there is a market for that side hustle. Many side hustles, like surveying, for example, is useless. In my opinion, is absolutely pointless. It's a side hustle that can make you, $1 to $2, $5, whatever it is. But there isn't really a market. It's kind of just a side hustle that'll make you a couple bucks for the day to buy some coffee or something. But there are bigger side hustles like drop shipping that there's a market for. So you need to know exactly what market exists for your side hustle. Is there competition? Is there demand for whatever the side hustle is? The more demand there is, then the more money you can make. If there is minimal demand, or if there is just minimal demand, then you know that there isn't that much money you can make from it. YouTube, for example, is a side hustle. Is there demand for content? Yes, because many people spend a lot of time on YouTube. The more demand, the more money you can make. So that is why YouTubers make a lot of money. But whatever side hustle you want to have, not even just a side hustle, even if you have a business that you're coming up with, the same thing applies. Is there a demand? Is there a market for whatsoever it is that you're getting into? If there is, then feel free, proceed. If there isn't, then consider and know ahead of time why you're not making 10K every single day, because obviously there's no demand, so you're not going to be making that much money. Now this is something that is very overlooked, but you need to actually know the legal obligations to the side hustle. Some side hustles you have to follow the rules. Sadly, there are actually legal laws that exist. You can't just do whatever you want. For example, the other day I actually got some sort of lawsuit because of eBay dropshipping. Quite silly, it doesn't make any sense, but many of us believe, because maybe we're young, because we're just starting the side hustle as like a mini thing, we think that the laws don't really apply. Do you know what I'm saying? But surprisingly it does. If you break laws, or if you do something funky or whatever it is, people can sue you, people can get you in trouble. So you kind of want to know what you're doing. Just avoid these issues if you can. It's nothing big, it's very unlikely, because you're not really making millions for you to really be causing that much damage in people's lives or on the market anyway. So if you're starting small, still be aware of what you should avoid. Avoid obviously the company rules, but you also want to avoid breaking actual legal, rules and stuff as well. So that way you can just focus on your business or your side hustle and just carry on freely with a peace of mind. And the next question you definitely want to have is just, what are the short-term and the long-term goals for the side hustle? Some side hustles are short-term, some don't last that long. So you need to already know if you're in to make just a bit amount of money for a year or two, or this is a side hustle that's going to last a long time and I'm willing to probably make this my main hustle. So you need to know exactly what your goals are before you even start, so that way you're not disheartened if it didn't work out well and you feel like you wasted a lot of time. Most side hustles aren't really a waste of time, because you will at least gain knowledge, and knowledge can be monetized, of course, but you need to know what your long-term goals are. If you're in this side hustle to make a lot of money down the line, you're ready to make this a thing, you really enjoy it and you have a passion for it, the more time you commit, the more money you will probably make, as long as you're pushing and striving and you're really working hard on it. So know your goals before you start working them diligently with everything else that you're doing. Don't waste time, be extremely committed, and you will probably make it.